I know the world will not slow down no matter how fiercely I stretch my fist to the sun. I know the fire next time is now. I know that all the babies are mine, that we are all homeless if one is sleeping on the street. I know that I come from a people who will outwalk a lie on broken toes, who will fight back beyond the very end, and I know how to pray. I know I am always praying. No matter the words you think you hear, I am always in conversation with spirit. See, we converse like two old women on the Mississippi wooden porch, chipped paint, headscarves, sweet tea, dogs barking at strangers, flies at our feet. I know God like that, don't you? I know there are moments we have to decide to be as beautiful as we really are, because being beautiful is a decision. Kindness is a decision. Poetry is a decision. Getting out of bed is a decision. Love is a decision. I know that we are the most resilient and fragile and broken and weak and fabulous history has known. I know that we are a denim people who clean up well in the wash, who are focused and afraid. I know that we have swallowed our voices in fear and rage and joy long enough. I know that we do not fit in or out, that we are heavily hued and magical, textured and raw, that we are roar and whisper and breathy and intuition and fire, that we are body people, drumming and bass people, wood and sand, flame and chocolate of all these hues. And I know the bravery it takes to hang on to hope. I know that I will take my last breath one day. This is not an if. But before I do, I'm going to tell these stories so shut up in my bones I drag around like wet towels, sopping up tears my grandmother's mother's mother passed down. Stories that come to me in the night from folks I don't know. Ain't got nothing to do with me except they know I know how to get a prayer through and a story straight. I know the further we separate ourselves from each other is the further we separate ourselves from ourselves. You think I don't know my own face when I see it? You think I ain't walking around on your feet with your hands and thighs? These are my knees and teeth. Those are your lips and lungs. I know that we are all one. What does it matter, all this good I have of heavy on your mind so muddy you can't inhale longer than you blink? What good are fancy dresses and red-bottom shoes if they about to cut off our father's feet? I know sometimes the clouds get low. I know there are days I feel stuck in a mass of sadness and fear and anxiety. Sudoku my brain so math I forget the numbers to dial, but I know how to reach. I know how to be still. I know how to rock and sing. I know how to cry. I know how to remember how good God's been to me. I know how to wave hand. I know how to give thanks. I know how to close eyes. I know how to know that clouds pass. I know ain't none of this easy, so I know how to give you me when clouds come to you. I know therapy sessions should be held at Roscoe's Chicken and Waffles, prayed over by a greasy hand man with a handkerchief across his forehead. I know that. I know food ain't free, but I know how to cut mine in four so we can all eat. I know it's up to you. I know it's up to me. I know I am learning how to forgive. And I know that forgiveness does not mean that the stories won't rise, but I know how to let them out, the same one by one way they got in there. I know that we are wonderful. I know that we forget how wonderful we are. But I know how to remember the next time I do. I know to open my eyes and to look right into you.